Thanks for joining me here today at the home of Naturally Curious UK, where we have lived for a little over 24 years. And in that time, certain species of bird have been pretty much a daily sighting from our kitchen window. Birds like starling, house sparrow, robin, a couple of members of the tit family, the blue tit and the great tit, the long-tailed tit, which is not the same family as the blue tit and the great tit, but is actually a member of the bush tit family. We only see those very occasionally here, and usually in the winter time, sort of small feeding parties coming through. But there is a member of the tit family that over the time that we've lived here, we've only seen on literally a handful of occasions up until this spring. And the title of this video will have given it away already. It is the coal tit, which here in the UK is the smallest member of the tit family. So let's have a look at some clips and a couple of photos, and I will join you again at the end. As I mentioned in my piece to camera, the coal tit, Periparus ater, is the smallest member of the tit family here in the UK, weighing between 8 and 10 grams, compared to the blue tit, which typically comes in a gram or two heavier. Colour-wise, its plumage has the black, white, grey and buff tones shared by the marsh tit and willow tit. However, the coal tit's smaller size, and especially the presence of a broad white stripe down the back of the head and neck, mean that you should hopefully not confuse it with marsh tit or willow tit. The coal tit's normal habitat preference is for coniferous or mixed woodland, but parks and gardens can host them too, particularly if conifers are present or nearby. Their diet comprises insects, spiders, nuts and seeds. On my feeders, I've seen it take sunflower hearts, peanuts and suet. The UK breeding population is reckoned to be around 0.6 to 0.7 million pairs for the coal tit. That compares to around 2.5 million pairs for the great tit and around 3.6 million pairs for the blue tit. Despite being significantly less common than the great tit or blue tit, the coal tit is not listed as a bird of conservation concern. So that was the coal tit, which has been visiting our garden regularly this spring. A real delight to see it, such a dainty little bird. As I said in the narration, it's actually a fraction smaller than the blue tit. But yeah, really nice to see. And it's funny how when you live in a place for a good number of years, no 2 years are the same. A couple of years ago was the year of the great spotted woodpeckers, but this year it seems it's the year of the coal tit. Thanks for watching. Join me again soon here on Naturally Curious UK. If you've enjoyed this video, do please consider subscribing, and do please share it with your nature loving friends, especially if they're here in the UK. Right, join me again soon, like I said, here on Naturally Curious UK. In the meantime, keep enjoying the wonders of nature God has blessed us with. Cheerio. So that was the coal tit, which has been visiting our garden.